36 remaining. Pavia keeps it. And Diego Pavia takes it past midfield for a pickup of 5. What should the stress level be for Alabama fans at this moment?
I would not be comfortable in my recliners if I was watching this football game hoping for an Alabama win.
Oh, they got out of the recliners a long time ago. Pavia hands it off to Cedric Alexander, and that will set him up with a 3rd and 2.
Think back to what you said last series, Tom, that analytics book. What is it telling offensive coordinator Tim Beck right now? Is this 4th down territory? Most likely want to keep the football on the ground either way. Run as much clock as possible, as Alabama has all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout.
There's some frustration for sure on the Alabama sideline. 10 times in 16 tries, Vandy has converted a 3rd down. They've also converted a 4th. Pavia rolls out, pumps to the right, and dumps it to Stowers for a 1st down. Eli Stowers has his 6th catch. He's over 100 yards on the day, and another drive extender for number 9.
Keep in mind, folks, just a tight end Tim Beck, offensive coordinator, described to us as still learning the position. Boy, to be able to go down, get your hands underneath that football and secure possession. An excellent job by Eli Stowers. Doesn't overrun the route, gives himself an opportunity to come back to the football and convert the 1st down. And a nice job by Pavia not throwing the initial read.
That is the 4th 3rd down catch for Eli Stowers in this game. Remember the shovel pass he took for a 1st down? Pavia throws, back shoulder catch, and a 1st down for Vandy inside the 15. Quincy Skinner. It is Vanderbilt with the swagger this afternoon.
He has inside leverage, but doesn't take it. A nice move. North-south, Diego Pavia understands exactly where to deliver that football in man coverage. But that's just confidence, Tom, by a quarterback knowing his receiver is going to break that route back, come back to the football, put it right there on his back shoulder. Excellent throw.
Vandy has run 65 plays to Alabama's 38. They have controlled this game with their offense. Pavia with the pitch on the option. Junior Sherrill out of bounds. Now set up 2nd and short.
What's eye-opening is the comfort level that Diego Pavia has with his mastering the manipulation of this offense. Getting in and out of the fakes, manipulating the mesh.
Two and 2 on the year. They opened it with an upset win against Virginia Tech. Movement on the right side. Pardon me, timeout taken.
Vanderbilt.
Chance to think, to marinate. And if you're a Bama fan, to stress. Under 6 to go. Vandy driving again.
And play. Go for dose. That means when we get a chance to go big, we take it. Let's roll some tape. 2 seats in an okay position, but the front row would be a huge score. The usher is playing lockdown D. Watch how they execute. With the Dos Equis vendor as lead blocker. Sneak, scramble, take it to the house. Flawless. That's how you...
Go for dose! Go for dose!
The bold flavor of Bush's Grillin' Beans is enough to amp up any game. Duke.
Fine. We'll watch your thing.
Try our newest Grillin' Beans flavor with the sweet heat of Mike's Hot Honey.
There's something special about this time of year. It's fun. And it all starts here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Do the Ravens have it this year?
Can Lamar get it done?
They're trying to write us off. Y'all got it? Yeah, hard.
Oh, you know we got it. Yep. That's right. Oh, you know we got it.
Let's go. That's right. Y'all ready?
Oh, you know we got it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. He ain't never gonna stop us, 'cause
SEC Network Football is presented by the all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Vandy trying to make some history today, both in their programs and to knock down number one, and it hasn't happened very often. The number one ranked Alabama team has lost to an unranked opponent. 64-3. And Diego Pavia can put his name alongside State's John Bond in 1980 and A&M Zach Calzada in 21 as a quarterback to do so. 2nd and 1. Pavia gives it up. A churn for Alexander. He has stood up at the line. Bama's trying to punch that thing loose. And they say forward progress stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and 1.
Wouldn't be surprised if you stay in that family. A read play with Pavia potentially keeping it off tackle was how Alabama has squeezed the last few of those runs inside.
Tom Hartcole, Kublik, Alyssa Lang down on the sideline. Vanderbilt has never knocked off the number one team in the country. 0-10 all time.
This is where I love just getting Diego Pavia out on the perimeter, Tom. Give him an option, let him run, be the playmaker that he is.
Got Alexander next to him. Little replay. Pavia throws. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kadron Johnson with the catch, and Vandy extends its lead. This offense, when run right, can be unstoppable. You think they're going to zig, and they zag, and they go to Johnson. The Lil U's backup tight end. It's an 11-point Vandy lead with a point after coming.
Bruh, secondary is so trash. Oh my God, bruh. Dude, man, fucking Vanderbilt. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. How the fuck can y'all get beat by a fucking... That shit crazy, bro. Defense is terrible. Defense is so terrible. That's crazy, bro. That game, though. That's game, bro. Alabama ain't finna come back from no 5 minutes left, down by 11 or 12. I think 12, no, 11. No, I think 12. I don't fucking know. I just know this shit is outrageous. Ain't no way in hell, boy. Ain't no way in hell. I can't even say nothing bad. Shit. Not about no damn Vanderbilt. I can say a lot of shit about Alabama. Fucking terrible. Just simple shit. Just some simple ass shit. They either gonna fake like they gonna run it, then toss it to somebody, or they gonna fucking... Man, it's just some simple stuff. And I don't even play for Alabama, and I know what they gonna do. They finna drop down to probably 6 or something. But it's just like, dang, they dropped to fucking a team that ain't even ranked. Like, that's the crazy thing, bro. That's crazy, bro. They already lost. I know they lost. Ain't no way they finna come back from down by 12 with 5 minutes left. Ain't no way. I mean, shoot, I hope it is a way, but I don't see it. Shit, I don't even got 20/20 vision. We got 6 people in the chat. What y'all think about the game, man? I'm gonna turn the audio back on when the game come on. What y'all think, bro? This team was literally that shit, man. Hey, bro. Man, hold on, bro. I can't even enjoy my goddamn food, man. I'm thinking that we finna at least win. They finna celebrate.
On that list. No return for Alabama. Here's Alyssa Lang.
This Vanderbilt sideline is so juiced up right now. Corday Sidnor, who was back in the Missouri game a couple of weeks ago, has been a huge addition to this Vanderbilt defense. Just went around and said, this is where we finish it. Then the entire offensive line came over to the defense and they said, right here, right now. Jerry Kill said, boys, this is where you buckle up. End this right here. They want to get the ball back to their offense and quickly.
Well, game day went to Berkeley. Why can't Vandy beat number 1? Jalen Milrose, 15 of 20, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. That pick found the end zone for Vandy on Alabama's first possession. Long throw to the perimeter and a 5-yard gain to the tight end, Josh Cuevas. We watched film with Kalen DeBoer in his office on Thursday afternoon, and what he constantly harped on was Jalen Milroe building his confidence and throwing in rhythm. Forced out of rhythm here, has to run, unloads deep. 2 men there it is, caught at the sideline, Journey Bernard. It covers 50 yards in the air, and Bama's got a first down at the 20.
What a grab. Almost a little bit of a scramble drill. He gets the foot down. Taking this hit, holding on to that ball.
Bama's without 2 of its top receivers at this point. Kendrick Law did not dress for this game, didn't make the trip with an injury. And Kobe Prentice left with an injury in the second quarter of this one. And Bernard, who is a reliable receiver.
Rolling on the field is a catch. That play is under video review.
To say the least, during his time with the Washington Huskies playing for Kalen DeBoer.
Tom, is this almost a little bit of David Tyree, Tyrone Protho ball on the helmet as he's going down?
If these folks say that he did not catch the ball, bro, they is blind. This man literally got 1 foot in. Let them say that this ball is, let this say this overturned. I swear. I swear. Let them say this shit is overturned. I swear to God.
This is where you might see it. His helmet for a moment right there. Just incredible concentration. Jeremy Bernard had Roma Dunze, 92 for 1640.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It is a catch. First down.
Jalen Polk, 69 for 1159 in front of him a year ago. He couldn't be the feature receiver. I'm talking to this staff, Jamarcus Shepard, wide receiver coach for Alabama. He said, trust me, he's that guy. He can definitely be that guy for us.
Well, Ryan Williams, number 2, has been that guy. He's at the bottom of the formation, outside the logo. 4.5 minutes to play. Bama's got 3 timeouts remaining. Down 12. Milroe and QB draw. Plenty of room. And he gets taken down by Brian Longwell.
Tom, that is an excellent play by Byron Longwell because Justice Haynes had him squared up about 5 yards downfield.
Now 2nd and 2. Milroe pumps right. Everybody covered. And he gets rid of it for a first down catch in Cole Adams. First and 10 from the 11 for Alabama.
That mesh concept very valuable for Alabama against Georgia. Going back to it there, Miller has to get through his entire progression, be able to make a positive play out of it.
Another QB run. Milroe tries to hurdle through the gap and just made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Linus Zunk folding down inside to help make that stop.
2nd and 10. Milroe's got all day. Lobs back corner. Incomplete. Trying to find Ryan Williams, who changed directions about 4 times on that route.
If you're Jalen Milroe here, you don't want to fall back into some of the habits from a season ago where you begin to look to run a little bit too early. That's where he's made big strides this year, Tom. Staying in the pocket, staying with those progressions, surveying the field, and delivering accurate footballs.
Down 12, field goal does nothing for you.
Screen.
And they get it off inside the 5, down to the 2 goes Miller. It'll be right near the first down marker. We'll see where the spot is. Offense will stay on the field, looking at a 4th and short. Milroe under center. Clark Lee begging for a timeout, didn't get it. He did. He got the timeout before Milroe converted the QB sneak, which would have been at least a first down.
Timeout, Vanderbilt. This is their final charge timeout of the half.
Clark Lee was a fullback in his playing days. He looked like a flanker sprinting down the sideline to get that timeout called right before the snap occurred.
Well, heads up play from Jalen Milroe. Nick Sheridan, Alabama offensive coordinator, also rushed to the line of scrimmage. Go ahead and sneak that across, like you said, Tom. Maybe first down yardage, if not into it for a touchdown. But Clark Lee, understanding the situation, gets that timeout. And Alabama faces 4th down again.
You played offensive line in this league. You line up for a 4th and 1 as a #1 team in the country. Kind of pride occurs with the big uglies up front.
You get in a 4-point stance. You get your cleats in the ground. You blow a couple snot bubbles out. You trade some paint and try to get your quarterback across first down yardage, maybe into the end zone.
I have no problem with that, except now your snot bubbles are on your tie.
I'll get them on the defender.
I haven't knocked off Alabama since '84. That was in Tuscaloosa.
254.
Haven't won at home against Alabama since 1976. What do you like here?
You mentioned the first down yardage. I like to sneak. I've got Jaden Roberts, Tyler Booker, Parker Brailsford, low center of gravity. But you're in shotgun. Do you just go quarterback inside zone here?
Justice Haynes is the running back. 4th and 1. Game on the line for Alabama late. They reverse it out of there looking for the corner, and it is Ryan Williams into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown.
Y'all want to know what the crazy thing about it is? We rely on a 17-year-old just to, keep us in the game. This 17-year-old is freaking amazing, bro. And it shouldn't have to be against no freaking this team. That's all I'm gonna say. It shouldn't have to be against this team, bro. I just don't understand what is going on with the defense on Alabama. The secondary is so suspect, man. For real. They let these folks get in their head, and now Alabama just doing the most, bro. A 17-year-old, bro. Without this 17-year-old, bro, doomed, bro. But make sure y'all subscribe, though, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man.
Brian Williams, fantastic. fantastic. I might give the big play to offensive coordinator Nick Sheridan on that one. Just a brilliant play call.
2:46 remaining. Alabama has all 3 timeouts. Would you consider an onside kick in this scenario?
Some of that's going to depend on your kicker and the confidence that you have in how he's operated it, how he's managed it.
Last successful onside kick occurred for Alabama in the College Football National Championship game against Clemson, January of 2016.
You have the 2-minute timeout and all 3 timeouts, but you're facing an offense that has been able to maintain possession today. They've had the ball for over 39 minutes this afternoon.
Vandy has run 22 more plays in Alabama today. Connor Talty will put it on a tee. Looks like Vandy has their hands team on the field. That includes Eli Stowers, number 9, who's had a huge game for this Vanderbilt team. And a line drive handled at the 14-yard line. And taking a knee is junior Sherrill, no risk. 5-point lead for the Vanderbilt Commodores, and Diego Pavia, whose playlist includes a 2012 Texas A&M win against Alabama. He uses it as motivation because Johnny Manziel is the man who turned him on to SEC football every Saturday afternoon back in Albuquerque, New Mexico, including the big A&M win against Bama with Manziel in 2012. And Pavia putting up similar numbers, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's also run for 51.
Tommy told us he's watched that game over 100 times. I asked him to take a peek at it again this week. He said, yeah, absolutely. Had to watch it again.
It's part of his pregame routine. Alexander in the back of the bone. Play action. Pavia keeps it. And he goes down for a loss. Jahad Campbell with the tackle. Timeout taken by Alabama. This is a Vanderbilt team that's put the ball on the ground 7 times this year. They've only lost 1 of those fumbles. But I just feel like that play specifically was a little too conservative with 2:37 remaining in the 2-minute timeout.
But keep in mind also that can set up a lot of other things. Look what Alabama just did on the goal line with a bit of a reverse. We know Pavia has the ability to hand that off. I mean, that's just kind of a direct quarterback sweep right there. You want to play it a little bit safe. But as we have talked about, I've hammered this with Tim Beck this entire game. His first down play calls have been to identify how Alabama has been playing his offense. And he has operated off of that in a brilliant fashion. So you saw the defenders at the line of scrimmage, the defenders in the alley overcrowding off tackle where Diego Pavia wanted to go. We'll see how Tim Beck counters that here with this call.
Long option history with Tim Beck. Going back to studying Turner Gill and the belly option at Nebraska. On 2nd and 12. Pavia dumps it off, room up the sideline, and a Vanderbilt first down for Cedric Alexander. A gain of 19. First down, Vandy with 2:22 and rolling. Bama's going to let this thing roll to the 2-minute timeout. And the Tide will have a pair of timeouts remaining after. This is turned in to Kalen DeBoer versus Diego Pavia. And the sub-6-foot quarterback from the land of enchantment has won the battle thus far. Can Vandy hold on for the final 2 minutes?
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger?
Y'all talk to me, man. I'm gonna turn the audio back on when the game start back. Y'all talk to me what y'all think. Defense is so suspect, man. Defense is so suspect, man. Why would you get off a dude that you're guarding knowing that he's looking directly at him, but you're going to run to the quarterback. All he got to do is just throw it. You can hit him as hard as you can. As long as he got that ball off, they don't care about nothing. Alabama defense, the secondary is very, very suspect. Yeah, we won against Georgia. We beat them. Okay, but this is a team that is 2-2. Even if we somehow beat this team, let's just say we intercept them, we beat them, boom. They gonna still drop down because this team is 2-2. Come on, man, it's fucking Vanderbilt, man. It's crazy. Secondary is so trash. We really depend on a 17-year-old, bro. If we did not have Ryan Williams, we would be totally screwed. Literally. So it's really Ryan Williams against hey, that's what it's saying. Like, it's really Ryan Williams versus Vanderbilt. Like, it's really him against them, for real. Defense ain't nothing. Defense is nothing. That's crazy, though. For the ones that join, and I'm turning the audio back on when the game come on. We got 22 views in here, man. Let's good shit, man. Let's go. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, man. Make sure y'all like the stream and stuff, you know. It's a crazy game, man. I'm watching the Army game. Nah, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. The game on.
Good afternoon in Nashville. And this trend, 0-60 all time against the top 5 and never beating a number 1 team, is explanated by the fact that they've given up 35 points today. Number 1 teams that score 35 against unranked teams are 364-2 all time. 07 Arkansas, 21 A&M. Only 2 unranked teams to do that. First and 10 for Pavia. He hands it off. Big room left side and a first down for the Commodores. Cedric Alexander. The clock will run. Bama could stop it twice. And Bama will let it go. Another first down, and Vandy can take a knee and go into victory formation against the number 1 team for the first time. Pavia with the handoff to Alexander. He's to the logo, and now Alabama will use a quick timeout. Let's take you back to 2021. College Station, Texas, number 1 Alabama on a 19-game win streak. Zach Calzada threw for 3 touchdowns. And Seth Small banged through the walk-off field goal as Nick Saban and Alabama went down. The last time and one of only 3 times that a number 1 Alabama team has lost to an unranked opponent. Remember, the talk going into that game was Jimbo Fisher and Nick Saban and all the offseason war of words that they had gotten into. No such thing here. No drama between Bama and Vandy except for the scoreboard. Clark Lee said, I'm tired of losing. We're going to find a way to redefine how we run this program to get our best players on the field to be able to compete. They didn't win a conference game last year.
How about he told us, Tom, we are finally on the climb. I feel like we've actually left base camp here for the first time with what his team's doing this season.
Jalen Milroe stuck on the bench again, even with a stop here. Best case, Bama could get it with 20-ish seconds remaining in regulation. Down 5. Pavia keeps it. Pavia picks up the first down, and the unlikeliest of heroes has guided Vanderbilt to what will be its first ever win against number 1.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. That is so crazy. I really believe that they got in their head. They got in their head. They did a good job at getting in their head. They was talking stuff first, second quarter. Alabama won. They weren't focused. They weren't focused, man. Defense is trash. Defense is terrible. Defense is terrible. Ain't no way. Whoever the defensive coordinator is for Alabama, you need to go back to doing what you've been doing. We need a whole nother defensive coordinator. It's just crazy, man. Y'all just seen it for yourself, man. How Malachi Moore did his helmet and stuff. That's how you know they won the battle. When they felt like they can get inside their head, that's how they know they won. See, they was talking stuff about Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams just say, talk all you want. I'm finna do me. They got in their head, man. Defense is trash. This man is 10 for 11, second half. GG's, bro. Somebody need to get fired. See, look at that. He mad. He mad, bro. I'll be mad too. Look at that. He mad. Look at that. He mad, bro. Malachi is mad, bro. Whoever the rest of these DBs, bro, that can't. Keon, you did good. But whoever the rest of them, I think he did good too. Some got to give though, bro. See, look at that. They talking, bro. They talking. They got every right to talk. They got every right to talk, man. Got beat by a freaking Vanderbilt. Man, come on, now. Can't even say their name right. Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. The game is over with, man. That is crazy. 4-1. Who do we lose to? A team that is 2-2. A team that's gonna be 3-2. Will they make it? Will they win? No. They gonna celebrate because they just beat the number 1 team. This is like a Super Bowl win. This is like a Super Bowl win to Vanderbilt. Whatever they talking about, that either way they go, they won, bro. Did good against Georgia. I don't know what's going on. What y'all gotta say, man? What y'all gotta say about the game, man? But I know y'all probably ain't even gonna say nothing. Y'all probably finna leave. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe, man.
Pavia, this attitude, this program, and the biggest win on the West End. Vanderbilt takes down number 1 Alabama. Diego Pavia very nearly went into the stands to celebrate with his brothers, but instead they've come onto the field with him. And the rest of the students will do the same. Somewhere in that maelstrom is Alyssa Lang. Alyssa Lang will become the only one seemingly to stop Diego Pavia today. Into the chaos, Alyssa.
Diego, you just beat the number 1 team in the country. What's going through your mind right now?
It's literally all God's timing. Literally from the jump. God
be quiet. Y'all team ain't gonna do nothing, man. Our secondary just terrible. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. But they did do some unbelievable plays. I can't count about that. They did do some unbelievable plays that was actually good. When they did that toss and bro was open wide, yeah, that was crazy. But Alabama DBs and the coordinator, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. And I didn't understand why the fuck were they coming up. Like, it was just too much shit going on. And then they did one play where the dude that was hiking the ball, they saw him right there. See, one thing about, I don't even play football, but I know you gotta be ready before the offense even snap the ball. Man, these folks said height. Alabama was confused. Man, they threw it downfield touchdown. That is crazy. Exactly. Melon Hood, OMG. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I can't even sit up here and get mad though. They did some unbelievable plays, bro. Like, that was actually, the quarterback did what he supposed to do. Second half, this man did. He only missed like 2 passes, bro. This dude was freaking 10 or 11. Like, you can't even say, hey, we lost because we lost because we couldn't stop them. Like, the quarterback was throwing dots and they was doing some unbelievable plays. That's crazy though.
College fullback, a monotone voice, and Diego Pavia is a volcano, and he has just erupted. We asked Clark Lee yesterday when Diego Pavia left our meeting room, and Clark Lee walked in. I said, "How do you control him?" He just shrugged his shoulders. He said, "I don't think I can." Maybe that's a good thing. It is history for Vanderbilt today. A 40-35 victory in the Commodores behind Diego Pavia, the unlikeliest of heroes in college football, get their first ever win against #1. And they send notice to all of college football. They have arrived. Vandy, 40, Bama, 35. For Alyssa Lang, Cole Kublik.
Who just said they arrived? Come on now, y'all beat us. That's cool. That's crazy though. GG. Can't get mad at the game. Got to get mad at the defensive players and the defensive coordinators. They did what they supposed to did. Can't be mad about that. You cannot be mad. Can't nobody be mad about. They can't say nothing about the referees cheated. They can't say nothing about. They can't say nothing. It's the defense. The defense was not communicating well. And they too sensitive too, man. Defense is too sensitive. Y'all, they gotta go out there and just play football. Somebody say, yeah, you suck. I don't suck, bro. I don't suck. I don't suck, bro. You tripping, I'm tripping. That's what they were doing. Vanderbilt, they said something, and Alabama defense, they been holding this shit in there since first quarter. Y'all saw what Malachi did at the end, and y'all saw them holding the face mask and all type of thing. They was doing some dirty stuff too, but sometimes you gotta chill, just play ball. You gonna end them like this. They're gonna be rushing the field, celebrating. What y'all think they gonna rank Alabama Man, I don't want to see this shit, bro. What y'all think they gonna have Alabama at? When they come up with the rankings? I think they gonna have them at like probably I would say about 6 or something. Probably 6 or something, or 8. Alabama got a lot to do. They got a lot of learning. Offense did good. They did what they supposed to do. The defense terrible, man. Whoever the defensive coordinator is, he need his contract gone, and he need to figure out what he want to do for the rest of his life. Cause being a defensive coordinator is not it. I ain't finna watch no Florida, bro. Goddamn, Alabama done lost against a team that is 2-2. Well, 3-2 now. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I would have rather lost the goddamn Georgia than get beat by a team that is 2-2. No count. I would be way satisfied if we would have lost against Georgia than getting beat by That's crazy. That's great. They might not even have Alabama ranked for real, for real.
Meanwhile here, 3rd and 5 for the Gators, and the crowd, the UCF portion of the crowd is yelling.
Graham Mertz, only 1 3rd down conversion passing all year. That's his favorite target in Arliss Board.
Facing some pressure, throws, and it's caught in stride. It's Elijah Badger. Badger has stepped up, and he gets the completion underneath on the crossing pattern. 1st down Gators. Trey Wilson is not playing again tonight, Stinch, so Badger has to come up big.
The most targeted receiver.
Exactly, it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. Like, it's just the secondary, man. I don't know. They was doing the same thing over and over and over. Like, they'll either do a toss, do a slant, or they'll do like a trick play to throw it downfield. But I can't sit up here and complain, because they was doing some plays to where, like, the quarterback was actually throwing dots. The second half, he only missed, it was only like 2 incomplete passes. The quarterback was throwing the ball, like, for real. I think he was like 10 to 12. So he was throwing dots. It's just Alabama, man, depending on the 17-year-old, then the defense ain't doing that. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
To return to action.
So far, this is exactly what Graham Mertz is. Just the underneath throws that are perfect every time. Marching Florida down the field methodically. Look to want to take a shot, nothing open, he'll take off. And he gives himself up inside the 45-yard line where Ladarius Tennyson was there to force that slide. It'll be second down.
You look at the snapshot, and obviously the points per game for Florida so far this season. What they're looking is for some explosive plays, maybe a missed opportunity on that one. It's like he had DK down the field. The pressure ended up flushing Mertz, couldn't quite get his eyes up on it.
4-yard pickup for Mertz there, and another quick throw. 2nd and 6 to Tank Hawkins. Only 1 career catch coming in, 2 on this first drive as B.J. Adams forces him out, and it looks like he's going to be just short of that first down marker.
You know, and right now, Florida doing a really good job on the perimeter, blocking at wide receiver. They did a good job making sure that that first defender up can't make the play. It's like moving that line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they go to Johnson, and he easily gains the first down, taking Deshaun Pace with him just outside the 35-yard line. This, as you can see, all the passion pouring out of these players is a big deal. There were some Gator players when they had the week off last week, Stitch, who went to the UCF game in Orlando.
Well, they wanted to see what it looked like live. Obviously knew that they were going to get plenty of film work in, but they certainly wanted to see what it looked like in first person in preparation for this game.
Fresh set of downs for Mertz. And Mertz surveys. Underneath route, and it's good to Hawkins again. Let's go back down to Torrey.
Guys, I talked to those players who went to that UCF Colorado game last weekend. They said, we were already going to be in Orlando. We planned to stay away from football, but hey, we couldn't resist it. They wanted to go see this UCF offense in action. It was mostly defensive guys, Jason Marshall Jr., Jordan Castell. They said they wanted to see things that you might not pick up on tape, things like a receiver adjusting his gloves or his helmet. They told me they took a couple things away, but they wouldn't say what.
2nd and 10, that was incomplete to Hawkins, who didn't get control of it. So Gators still at the UCF 36. Mertz pumps underneath, and it's Johnson that makes a man miss, and he gets past the 30-yard line. They had him in the backfield, couldn't wrap him up.
There's Ethan Barr, leading tackler for the Knights, and out in space, Johnson just does such a great job. Not just a great runner, as you see Mertz managing the pocket well and knowing where he can go with the football. They dump it out to Montrell Johnson and let him make something happen with the ball in his hands.
Isn't this the kind of Mertz drive you'd expect? 11th play of the drive here, 3rd and 3. Jaden Ball is at the top of your screen in the slot. Now he comes and stands next to Mertz. And they give it to the freshman, and Jaden falls forward near that 25-yard line where Braden Marshall makes the tackle. Ball is close. The freshman from Atlanta.
You know, one of the things here is you've got a size advantage up front, and with this long drive, so here we go. They're saying move the chains for the first down. But also, this is a thin defense for the Knights. A long drive to open this game. Not just big explosives, keeping them on the field, especially when you're opposite a tempo offense and you see some hands on hips already defensively.
Ball stays in there in this pistol set, and Mertz turns and hands to him and doesn't get much. It's a good point by you about the length of this drive and how much time has already come off the clock. UCF won the toss. Usually Gus Malzahn likes to get that first score in pretty quickly, and instead he elects to give the ball to the Gators.
I think in some ways he probably wanted to put the pressure on the Florida offense. What do you look like when you come out, knowing that he's an excellent first possession play caller? Right now in a 2nd and long, and a chance for the Knights to try to slow down this drive, because the Gators have been very effective so far in this opening possession.
Ball just got a yard on that last play. Give it to him again. Slashing. The true freshman. Look at the strength. Down to the 20. They love what he did in the open week last week in practice. Billy Napier, the head coach of the Gators, was raving about his team's competitive edge last week during the open week. They kept score of everything that they did. Each team wanted to beat the other. They changed the teams each day. They put first stringers on the second team to try to inspire them a bit. And one of the players he said that really stood out was Jaden Ball, who comes out of the backfield here on a 3rd and 4. Mertz looks the other way, has his tight end, and it's an easy completion. Hayden Hansen stays upright and steps out. He wanted the touchdown, but he gets the first.
How about the big man? They sneak him out. Lined up on the left side of that formation, takes a big shot from 2 defenders and just barely ran out of field. Otherwise, he's going to rumble and bumble into the end zone.
How about the Gators, who weren't very good on 3rd down coming in at 36%, 4 of 4 on this drive. This is now the 15th play of the Gators' first drive of the game. Mertz in a muddy pocket, wide open, touchdown, Elijah Badger. What a statement from the Gators on the opening drive in the Swamp. After 4 great years at Arizona State, Badger steps up. And Trey Smack makes the extra point. 15 plays, 75 yards. Graham.
49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on.
Wide open, all the way for the touchdown.
It's Brock Purdy and the 49ers versus Geno Smith and the Seahawks.
Great grab.
Stream Thursday Night Football, only on Prime.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges.
It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better, with more cushiony softness. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger, piled up high with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you could settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, gonna need some room, cause the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous Chili's chips and salsa you can eat, and is still the best deal around at just $10.99. See you later, tiny drive-thru burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Hey y'all, I'm finna DM Ryan Williams and tell him to take them damn chains back that he bought for the whole team. That's what I'm finna do. And I just text the defensive coordinator on Instagram. I ain't saying nothing too crazy, but I just gave him a little free word of advice. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in tarnation defense gonna be that bad and y'all allowing the 17-year-old, and this man did everything. This man bought everything, bought the necklace for the whole team, and y'all do him like that? Oh yeah, he need to get them. Yeah, he need them back. I'm finna DM him right now and tell him to take them chains back right now. You know, last year they had Hellcats and SRTs, and they probably still got them. All them damn NIL deals they got. But Ron Williams, if you ever see this, get them chains. Get them chains from them. They don't deserve that shit, man. You spent your hard-earned money from catching that pass against Georgia. You had extra money, so you said, you know what? Let me go to the jeweler and get a little chain for the whole team. You know what I'm saying? But you need to get them motherfuckers back. You need to get them chains back, Ryan. For real, man. Now the offense, fuck that. Offensive line, the wide receivers, they did okay. The offensive line, the defense, the secondary, y'all need to give this man his chains back so he can punt it and get his money back. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious.
Awfully close. Look at it here.
Oh, no, he didn't have the ball.
All right, that's why I wear glasses, Todd. My eyesight's not very good. Either way, makes it 2nd and 10. Cameron Davis, the senior captain in the backfield, and the handoff goes to Davis.
Yeah, they like all three of their backs. We've seen all three now. I mean, obviously Coleman off to a great season. Muhammad, the freshman, they are thrilled about. He was committed to go to Arizona. He came with them here to Seattle. And then Cameron Davis, as KT talked about, I mean, he's the veteran guy and could be a number one running back in a lot of places. But he's comfortable in his role. He's a downhill runner, kind of gives him a different tempo than Jonah Coleman from that tailback position.
In his 6th year here at Washington after the lower body injury last year. 3rd and 6 to the outside. Dangerous, but it was caught by Rashid Williams. Short of the first down, and Michigan forces a 3 and out.
Yeah, nice coverage by Zeke Berry. Almost came up with an even bigger play. But they got the stop, which they needed. That touchdown pass they gave up earlier in the quarter, the 11th touchdown pass against this defense. They only gave up 8 the whole season last year.
And the 11th of the season for Will Rogers that he's thrown, to go with 0 interceptions. A great start for Washington in this national championship rematch. Up 7-0.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Gwen, Mike, Reba.
Present.
It's our job to turn it up one more notch.
Okay, Coach.
Go out there and find that right player.
Yes. Let's go.
And we're going to coach these artists to the next level so we can make us some superstars.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Yes, all right.
Watch out, California. There's a Trojan horse on the November ballot. Prop 33 is not what it claims to be. It's a misleading anti-housing scheme. 33 would repeal more than 100 state housing laws, including affordable housing requirements and eviction protections. 33 would make housing harder to build and harder to find, making California's housing crisis worse. So join affordable housing experts and reject the Trojan horse. No on 33.
Discover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, where you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Whatever moves you, get away and awaken the fun. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
I'm Ken Calvert. I approve this message.
Gas prices, grocery prices,
Property taxes, income taxes.
Democrats made California unaffordable. Extreme liberal Will Rollins will make it worse. Rollins' plan makes middle-class families pay over $3 grand more in taxes.
The extremists trying to gut Prop 13 and raise our taxes.
They bankroll tax-raising liberals.
That's Will Rollins.
Democrats make us pay the highest gas tax in the nation.
Rollins' plan makes gas prices even higher.
Yeah, I'm a Democrat, but I know we can't afford Will Rollins.
NBC4 News with Kathy Barra and Jonathan Gonzalez. Weekends.
Aerial coverage brought to you by Ford here in Seattle. A clear day on this Saturday, and Michael Penix Jr., number 8 pick in the NFL draft for the now 3-2 Atlanta Falcons, on hand. Received a warm welcome, and I'll tell you what, no Eagle Todd Blacklist, glad to have you in the broadcast booth. First couple drives there, it looked like some Penix-like passes from Will Rogers in this offense.
Yeah, I mean, in a great start. You know, we talked about the problem areas. Only one penalty in that first quarter. They were 1 for 1 with a touchdown in the red zone and better on third down. So they're doing what they need to do to put themselves in a position to try to win this game. And it's going to be a 4-quarter game.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, Michigan is too tough an opponent. Now we see Michigan getting the ball back. How do they get Alex Orji more involved? I think more design quarterback runs really is what we're going to need to see. And then Donovan Edwards more involved in the passing game.
Well, this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time since Orji took over as the starter that he's going to have to really play from behind. Now it's only the one score right now.
But they have to keep it like that because this team is not built to play catch-up football. They got way behind Texas in that ball game, and that's not how this team is built. So they've got to put a drive together here, get back to their identity. Even though they got 2 new starters in the offensive line, they've got to be able to establish the line of scrimmage.
There's the punt from Jack McAllister on the 4th and 2. Tyler Moore's back, lets it bounce out of bounds. Let's check in game break with Jordan Cornette.
Noah, Utah State, Boise State on the Heisman shortlist. Broncos running back Ashton Jeanty strengthening his campaign. 75 yards. He gone. Jeanty has already eclipsed 1,000 yards on this young season. Broncos now lead 28-10. Noah.
But Jordan just said 1,000 yards. It's October 5th.
Yeah.
1,000 yards?
Hey, I don't normally like to talk about the Heisman until November, but this dude is definitely in the conversation.
1,000%.
As is Travis Hunter. I just think those 2 guys right now are kind of at the top of the list.
Donovan Edwards, bounce it. Edwards, a lot of running for a minimal gain of 3.
Remember in that championship game last year in January, Edwards had 2 long touchdown runs, 41 and 46 yards, had 104 yards for the game. Blake Corum, 134 yards in that game. He's still one of their best 11 football players, and they got to find a way to get him going.
You mentioned the passing game. Jerome Moore has been excited about that. Actually played for Michigan wide receiver coach Roy Bellamy in high school. Sets up 2nd and 6. Bredesen the motion man. Edwards up the middle. There's some tough running.
Well, when you see Bredesen come in motion, believe me, he is going to put his shoulder on somebody. Watch him come across and be the lead blocker. Boom. Puts that right shoulder right inside on Durfee, and that is all that Donovan Edwards needed to get the first down.
You asked Kalel Mullins about Bredesen, and I thought he put it perfectly. He can eliminate a player on the opposing defense every time he's on the field. They have to scheme for him out there.
Well, yeah, a defense has to be aware when he's on the field because a lot of times he's going to show them where the ball is, but you got to be able to withstand the physicality.
That time they got penetration. Edwards had nowhere to run. Valdez coming in for the big tackle.
Well, they tried to block back with the center to get Valdez, and I'm not sure if that's the right scheme. Hard to do. He tries to block back. Valdez beats him to the inside. And Edwards no chance on this play. And again, they're behind the sticks. And this is what Washington wanted to do. Try to create some negative yardage plays and put Michigan in uncomfortable situations. 4 wide receivers to the wide side right now. And different looking formation for Michigan.
Mullins back out there. Design run for Orji. And he spins his way near the 35 as we go to KT.
Well, Sebastian Valdez told me this week there's no secret to what they want to do. They want to come in here and run the ball, and that's the key to their offense. But that is where we want to put them. There's a higher urgency this week to stop those two great running backs they have in the backfield and be much more physical, and we're seeing that from number 50 on defense right now, guys. That's a mentality that came from Jed Fish, who worked at Michigan in 2015 and 16 and said, don't be surprised if they run the ball on these types of situations, 3rd and 7. They are perfectly fine doing that if they can find a way to win the game. Told his defense they have to be ready to stop it. Orji looking to pass. Throws, batted down again. Has had trouble at the line, but this time Cameron from Biculanen came in and put the hand up in the perfect spot.
Yeah, and he was blocked by Mullings. Now watch, Mullings is going to come over. He's going to do his job.
Washington,
but he didn't get
12 is recorded as number 33.
He didn't get the hands down of the safety. I mean, you teach a guy to maybe when you block, take your helmet a little bit lower on the body. That will keep the hands down by those rushing linemen or safeties.
Boston back from this Doman punt. And the fair catch is made at the 30, make it the 26-yard line. Still a 7-0 game here on Big Ten Saturday night.
Why settle for less when you can get the new $7 Lux Cravings Box from Taco Bell? Because an indulgent, beefy 5-layer burrito is luxurious. A crunchy Doritos Locos Taco is opulent. A Chicken Chalupa Supreme piled high with deliciousness, lavish. Chips, nacho cheese sauce, a medium drink. The only thing that's not Lux about it is the price. It's Lux for less. The new $7 Lux Cravings Box, only at Taco Bell.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Okay, let's get going. Can everybody see that?
Like, you know, to check your desktop first before sharing your screen.
Ah, that is not, oh, no. I don't know how that got in there. No, that,
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Okay, everybody get out.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart plus free delivery, which frees up your whole afternoon. Thank you, free delivery. It's Walmart plus gas discounts, so you can go to the state fair, half the state away. Plus an included Paramount Plus subscription to stream dramas, plus comedies, plus rom-com dramedies. That's showbiz, baby. Basically, it's Walmart plus more ways to save time and money. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Let's go exploring in the rugged CR-V from Honda, KBB.com's 2024 Best Value brand. Get comfy. There's plenty of space for both passengers and cargo. And feel free to take pictures. Hold tight as our 204 horsepower CR-V hybrid charges through muddy terrain. The rugged CR-V. This is how adventure looks in a Honda.
Drivers remain, hoping to match dreams with destiny and claim a cup filled with history. The NASCAR playoffs continue at Talladega on NBC.
Big Ten Saturday Night is brought to you by Modelo, the reward for full-time fans. By Progressive Insurance, the right call for your home and car. And by Xfinity. Stream sports with Xfinity because it's only live once. Well, of course, last year's national championship, Michigan with the 34-13 win. Then in 1992, the Rose Bowl, number 2 Washington beats number 4 Michigan, claims a share of the national championship with Miami for the 91 season. Washington back out there from their own 26.
A lot of room for Boston at the top of the field.
Play action, Rogers sets the screen, lot 2. With blocking, the big man rumbling down the sideline, stayed on his feet and gets across the 40, picks up 16.
Azapara, the right tackle. Watch the right tackle get out here and get the lead block. They set up the screen to the tight end. Really nice job getting linemen out in front of that play.
Latu, one of 6 players on this team with at least 100 receiving yards coming in. But Todd, the curiosity was how can they get him even more involved? Somebody coming over from Nevada, hasn't scored a touchdown since September of 2022, despite the 6'7" frame and catch radius. Handoff for Coleman, jump cut, Coleman, nice run, picks up 6.
This guy's fun to watch. I mean, he just has an innate ability to make people miss in the hole, in tight spaces. It's just that quick little cut, and then built low to the ground and powerful, so he runs through arm tackles, but that just natural cutting ability in traffic just adds extra yardage to his game. And he came in averaging 7.2 yards per carry.
They have split Damon Williams Jr., the other quarterback, out wide. Now here's a backwards pass. Williams will throw it right back to the other side of the field. Cameron Davis, the running back, has a convoy in front. Davis down the sideline and out of bounds in the red zone. What a play call by Jet Fish.
Wow, what great execution. I mean, this is a gutsy call, right? But this is the guy who's going to end up with the ball. He's going to get all the way over here. There's a pass here and a pass back across. And then a convoy of blockers in front, perfectly executed right around midfield. And they told us Damon Williams is an excellent quarterback. He is not just a running threat. He can really throw the football. And a critical play there. Brendan Carroll, they dialed up a nice one right there. And back in the red zone for the second time.
And back to the air. Rodgers delivers. Jackson, touchdown. Perfect placement. Washington clicking early.
Well, they got it again. They got Jair Hill, number 20. 3 receivers to the same side. They ran out of the bunch. And right before Mason Graham could put a hit on Will Rogers, he gets rid of the ball. And you just see, just turned the defender around. That was Zeke Berry. I made a mistake, not 20, it was 10. Zeke Berry, who ended up in man coverage. And Will Rogers with a timely throw. Take another look at that after this kick, because Will Rogers just got this off right before Mason Graham put a hit on it.
Extra point from Gross as the former Wolverine has his second touchdown of the season. Tremendous action down the field, and it ends in the score.
Now, beautiful drive, trick play, and then a beautifully executed throw to the corner of the end zone. The Huskies on a roll.
Come on, rookie, you sleep down here. Is that?
Whoa, Reggie Bush.
Yeah. Lost track of time in there. So, what's new?
Since you asked. Pretty cool. Anything else? What is he doing?
He's watching the game.
Target Circle Week, 1 week.
Sunday to 6.
Target Circle Week,
Sunday to
1
6.
week.
Big
Wow.
deal.
It's Target Circle Week.
Get ready for 7 days of big deals.
That's right, Penn. What a big week.
Huge week. Starting October 6th.
Can I share something with you that is horrible? I would be better off dying instead of leaving my family generational debt. There's times when it's in the back of my head. It would have been easier had I died. Then you don't have to worry about the reoccurrence of another tumor, more bills every time you go for another checkup. All of it just keeps adding up and adding up. A few years ago, I survived another brain tumor and breast cancer. But now, the Affordable Care Act has been passed, and now I have coverage. It saved my life and my business. Donald Trump says he wants to kill the Affordable Care Act. He doesn't care what that would mean for families like mine. Trump only cares about himself. Before the Affordable Care Act, I could have lost everything. My farm, my life, my family. Unlike Trump, Kamala Harris is fighting for everyday hardworking people. She's fought for us to get health care, and she is fighting for us to keep it.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Applebee's wickedly delicious Dollar Zombie has risen. looking for a thirst to quench, take a sip if you dare.
Hi, I'm Nate Bargatze, and I'm hosting SNL this week with musical guest Coldplay, and live from New York.
Oh, nope, sorry, you don't do that right now.
But we're on the stage.
Yeah, but there's nobody here, and it's Thursday.
A lot of rules in this place.
October 18th, the Queen of Country returns to comedy. Reba McEntire stars in her brand new sitcom Happy's Place, October 18th on NBC and Peacock. Husky Stadium has been waiting to erupt this season. They've had 3 wins, have Washington. All 3 of them have come here. Their 2 losses on the road at Washington State and at Rutgers last week. But the 2 receivers putting in excellent work so far. The captain, transfer quarterback Will Rogers, delivering on time and on target. The trickeration with Damon Williams coming in on that last drive. And it's 14-0 Washington, booting it back to this Michigan offense, looking for some form of rhythm.
Time now for our Nissan Big Shots, and it's the 2 wide receivers. This was the very first offensive play of the game for Washington. A little out and up. Denzel Boston getting involved early, and then Giles Jackson, the Michigan transfer, with the deep play down the middle. Both of them have a touchdown in the game. Both of them have made their presence felt. And Will Rogers doing a great job distributing the football.
Well, how about this? Yeah. Jack Tuttle, the transfer from Indiana, 7th year in college football, has been dealing with an elbow, is in the game for Alex Orji, and he hands it off on first down for Kalel Mullings to pick up 4.
And they've been almost cryptic in talking about him, like when he was going to be back, how healthy he was. I mean, before his injury and surgery, when he came over, they kind of felt like he would be the guy this year. But then he got behind schedule with an injury, and they ended up starting Davis Warren, and then they went to Alex Orji. But Tuttle, the best passer of all of them, and the most veteran guy in terms of presence on the field.
Morgan, the motion man on 2nd down and 6. Tuttle, his first throw is complete to Bredesen. It'll set up 3rd and 1.
A new quarterback in and a new opportunity for Bredesen. We talked about him as a blocker. That's his first catch.
Todd, this is a guy who backed up Michael Penix at Indiana, not even at Washington. Think about how long he's been in college football. He started his college career at Utah before going to Bloomington and then eventually to Ann Arbor. He has backed up 2 top 10 picks in this last year's draft, and now here he is with a critical 3rd and 1.
Now, this has got to be Kalel Mullings' time right here. They've got to win at the line of scrimmage.
And they do. First down, Mullings. Now maybe this injects some life into this offense with Tuttle entering the game for the first time this season. Had 130 yards, a touchdown last year in 6 games of action. Orji will stay engaged on the sideline, and that has been something that you can hear from his teammates, his coaching staff, how engaged he is regardless, even when he lost the job to start the season. Bredesen stays in there per usual. Mullings the back on first down. Play action for Tuttle. Feels the rush, steps up, and he's got a nice gain over the middle of 7.
Nice job by Bredesen, just getting enough of the blitz to allow Tuttle to step up. Watch Bredesen come over and get just enough to allow Tuttle to step up and turn this into a positive play. As long as Michigan can stay ahead of the sticks, then they can play their style of offense. And Tuttle has given them just a little bit of juice here. Hasn't done anything spectacular, but just a little curveball throwing at the Washington defense right here.
2nd and 3 with both backs. Edwards. First down. Tupatala eventually wraps him up. But this would be a huge development to get Donovan Edwards back in rhythm.
Yeah, and I like this, using both of them. They call that 21 personnel, 2 backs and 1 tight end. I like both of them in the backfield. They're both excellent runners. Edwards is excellent as a receiver out of the backfield. And if he runs the ball, Mullings becomes a lead blocker at 240 pounds. So it's a nice combination having those guys on the field.
Do you consider Bredesen a running back, a tight end? What do you consider him?
He's a fullback H-back is what he is.
Could we see 31 personnel? First down. Tuttle escapes. And again with his legs, Tuttle gets it across the 40.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I mean, we talked to the coordinators, we talked to the head coach, we talked to players. There was just no hint that Tuttle would be ready to play in this ball game, but obviously they knew what they had and feel comfortable with his health, and he has given them a little bit of energy here in the second quarter. Critical drive here, but they're ahead of the sticks, which is good for them.
Edwards stays in on 2nd and 3. Edwards, look out! Donovan Edwards, game-breaking speed, touchdown, 39 yards. The Don is back.
Well, the center, Greg Crippen, and our guy Bredesen with 2 key blocks in this play. Looks just like the national championship game. Watch the center block back and Bredesen kick out, and Donovan Edwards runs through the hole for another long touchdown against the Washington Huskies. Did it twice in January.
At 104 yards, 2 touchdowns in the national title game as Vada adds the extra point. These were both season highs last year for a guy who had so much expectation. He mentioned to us before the season, I can't press it. Before this week, Sharon Moore said he can't press it. Patient on that run, and Michigan back within a score in the second quarter.
Wayfair's big sale is finally here.
It's Way Day!
Right now, you can save up to 80% off at Wayfair.
Ooh, yes. Plus, score free shipping on everything. And surprise flash shields.
All Way Day long.
Shop Wayfair's big sale now through October 7th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Derrick Henry. Hey, Jake from State Farm. I saved so much bundling, it inspired my workout. Auto! Oh!
Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I am an American soldier. I serve the people of the United States.
I will always place the mission first.
Delivery.
I will never accept defeat. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough.
I'm an expert, not a professional. I'm a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. It's a mouth-watering, stretched thinner, made bigger, more for your money, extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Better get you some Papa John's.
You know what's brilliant? Boring. Think about it. Boring is the unsung catalyst for bold.
What straps gold to a rocket and hurtles it into space? Boring does.
Boring makes vacations happen.
Early retirement's possible.
And startups start up.
Because it's smart, dependable, and steady. All words you want from your bank. For nearly 160 years, PNC Bank has been brilliantly boring, so you can be happily fulfilled. Which is pretty unboring if you think about it.
Tomorrow on USA, it's a Premier League doubleheader. First, Aston Villa, Manchester United, then Brighton, Tottenham, the Premier League on USA.
Well, Jack Tuttle gave Michigan a little bit of juice, but Donovan Edwards really capitalized and shows his leadership. This was a couple series before that last touchdown drive. One of the respected leaders on this team, then he comes back with a 39-yard touchdown. And again, Donovan Edwards, I think he likes playing against the Washington Huskies.
I don't think the Washington Huskies want to see much more of Donovan Edwards is the problem. They voted a captain this year. We asked him about what last season taught him, and he said he grew him into a man. He had to sit behind Hassan Haskins when he first got to Michigan, and then Blake Corum. He thought, I'm going to be a #1 guy right off the bat, and it just didn't quite work out that way. Taught him patience, and the leadership qualities have come to follow as well. With a big touchdown run there, brings it back to 7. With Discover, every fan earns cash back on their game day purchases. Discover, the official card of the Big Ten. Well, last night, O'Day defeated Bishop Blanchette 56-17 here in some Friday Night Lights action in the Pacific Northwest. O'Day all day, 56 points, come on. And the rushing comparison has been, as expected, in favor of the number 10 team in the country here. The passing game, as expected, in favor of the Huskies as they look to re-extend the lead. Now remember, Michigan did win the toss, elected to defer. See if Washington can extend. Rogers, dangerous.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Yeah, Hausman was dropping from his linebacker position and got a hand on this football. Watch Coleman do a great job of picking up the blitz to allow Rogers to get rid of this football, but still a dangerous throw in the middle of the field. Hausman gets a piece, I think, maybe not, but good coverage by Jair Hill behind it.
Rogers has not thrown a pick. In fact, Washington's the only Big Ten team without an interception this season. Handoff for Coleman. And he runs into the pile for 2.5, maybe 3. Hausman, who just missed out on the interception, the first one there.
Oh, nice job by Michigan on those first 2 plays. They had backup defensive linemen, and now on 3rd and long, they bring their big guys back in. I think Mark knows if he can get off the field here, the momentum of this game here in the second quarter could shift to the Wolverines.
And the Michigan fans have traveled well. Their bench is looking back towards that section and trying to get as much noise as possible here at Husky Stadium.
Grant and Graham in the middle.
3rd and 7 for Rogers. Dials it up, open, incomplete, a little bit too far in front of Boston.
It was too far in front because Josiah Stewart got in the lap of the quarterback. It's a good route. There's separation, and it could have been a completion, but watch Josiah Stewart with the inside move. Number 0 gets right into the lap of Will Rogers and affects that throw. Michigan very happy to have Josiah Stewart back. He's been their most dominant pass rusher early in the season.
Now a chance for some decent field position for Michigan after the defensive stand. McAllister nearly blocked. Morris back there. And he's got some room to work with a flag down. Down the sideline and out of bounds near the 40. We'll wait for the penalty. It was a 45-yard punt and a 14-yard return.
During the kick, holding receiving team number 16. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. 1st and 10, Michigan.
Josiah Edmond called for it. Terry McCauley gave us the thumbs up to confirm, and Michigan with a chance to drive it down and tie the game.
Never seen it like this before. Whoa, make you wanna get that, Got him coming back for more. Let's go. Yeah, I'ma bring the wow. I'ma bring the wow. Yeah, I'ma bring the wow.
For a limited time, get the Genesis GV70 for 3.49% APR for up to 60 months, exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
Throughout humanity's existence, there have been ideas, strides, and accomplishments. Simple changes that redefine everything. For example, this will be the last moment you ever think of soda as being a dirty word. Soda! And that's because this soda, Poppy, has none of the bad stuff. Instead, it has all of the flavor. The future of soda is now, and it's called Poppy.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart plus an included Paramount Plus subscription to stream shows with lots of seasons and episodes. Plus, staying up lots of hours past your bedtime. Because you don't need sleep, you need answers. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
2, please. Thank you.
Dad, it's Matt Liner.
Twins? Hey, maybe we'll see you out in the stands.
Nah, I'm just here for the cash back.
Earn cash back at the places you like to shop. Discover, proud sponsor of the Big Ten.
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
It's true.
Your repairs have been scheduled.
Nice.
Yes, you'll get a rental car on site.
Heads up. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down to an 8. My bad. We can do this all day. Geico claim service is 24/7. Nice catch. Your claim has been approved.
Your claim has been approved.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
When I push, I feel good. When I push, I feel good. When I push.
You better move.
I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push.